Maybe we can set up a dinner someday. Maybe we can all go out to dinner someday with them.
Who is?
So, remember that restaurant we ate at?
Burning.
Remember the restaurant we ate?
If he loses, you're going to be devastated.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm thinking about? There's these old videos of the Beatles coming to America or Elvis starting to sing one of his songs, right? And the females in the crowd just going completely bonkers, like losing their minds. And that's because of all of the emotions that they wrap up into, you know, things that they like and things that they, you know, that they are interested in. And so thusly, this young lady has probably spent the last 4 years believing, hey, yeah, Bernie's gonna be the next president, because oh my goodness, how can we even, like, she's completely wrapped up in the TDS of it all, and just I hate to laugh, but at the same time, it's sad because, like, oh man, it's just this is why the Madison Harrisons of the world are, you know, like are so protected in many ways, because like, yo, it does tug at the heartstrings. But yeah, man, it's Super Tuesday 2 or Mini Tuesday. I don't know what everybody's calling it. And Bernie's, it's not looking good for the guy. It really isn't. But I mean, the establishment gets what the establishment wants. Make absolutely no mistake about it. And things that we've learned over the past 4 years, i.e. the DNC is a private business. It can operate as it so pleases. The delegate thing is going to be the delegate count, and it's not particularly the popular vote, which is really ironic because so many of the people calling for an end to the electoral college, yeah, it's basically the exact same system. It's a point system. It's the exact same system. So that the establishment's now using to, you know, push the representative that they feel would be the best head to head against Trump, and they're likely right. I mean, when it comes to the presidency, right, there's a certain level of the look that matters, like how, you know, they just stand up next to each other. Biden's a, you know, tall dude. He has a reputation that's really not gonna help. Make no mistake, Trump's winning 2020, okay? Like, no matter what Tim Pool or any of these other guys tell you, Trump's definitely gonna be taking 2020. But while we're still in the heat of the moment, and I'm running my bimbo channel, according to one of you, I felt it interesting to just, you know, really point out where a lot of the that type of mindset, like where a lot of our media is coming from right now. You know, a lot of our media is coming from this type of mindset, guys. And that's why things are as weird and as jacked up as they seem. Okay? And speaking of things being weird and jacked up, hold on. So we're going to go from that girl to this girl. Yeah.
Whatever you say,
yeah, sweetheart, you lost. I've seen Charlie over at Moisture Critical and Gundam do videos on this broad right here, where I don't even like the song. Hold on, let's turn it down for a tick, because I don't want to hear that freaking song. It's pretty ridiculous, but she's a cute.
Okay,
Yeah, let's turn that straight on down. But she's a cute chick that's you know, that made some headway. Apparently there's some type of simp war going on Twitter. That's not my space on Twitter. I'm not particularly gonna go too far, but I was like, oh yeah, this is a really cute chick. But she came out and she said something that really hold on, let's hear this out. Now hold on, press pause, because this is her right here. What's her name? I think her name's Nicole. Yeah, a rather attractive chick. Me and my bimbo channel. Press go.
But when someone is talking about guys simping for a girl, I just don't understand what's wrong with, like, worshiping a girl.
Can we be 100% honest here? I don't see why this is a controversial statement by any stretch of the imagination. Because, well, it's a hot chick that's saying something that wants something that would clearly favor her. Yeah, Duh. It's called operating in her own best self-interest. Yeah. Oh, what do you mean simping's not a bad thing? My goodness, of course it's not, because I'm the one that's going to be getting this bread. I'm the one that's getting the attention. I trust me, guys. I recognize the irony, but I have a bimbo channel now, according to one of you. So, but yeah, we all know that this is ridiculous, right? Like, she's just a hot chick that said something stupid. The day ends in Y. But I figure there's the same girl from the Bernie thing, so it flows really well over into what I'm initially talking about. Like, whereas it's like take movies like what's that, Birds of Prey, that just recently bombed. James Bond isn't looking too good. This mindset, this mentality, that childish type. Oh yeah, I'm a girl. Just simp all day, like. Like that level of entitlement is that's female nature, and that's what's running all of this stuff. Like Harvey Weinstein just got hit with 23 years, man. 23 years for relationships for females who, oh my goodness, cried trauma, but at the same time continued relationships, that which traditionally and throughout the eyes of the law has been like, wait, no, we can't go forward with that, because that doesn't add up. Like, if you were oh so traumatized, you don't go back for things that traumatize you. But that's where we're at right now when it comes to our media, when it comes to really our laws as well. As you guys can see, and it's been a point that I've been making on this channel for a while, there's a lot more really hot and really not that bright females running around in government right now, and it's all about the feels, it's all about the emotions, nothing is making logical sense, because there's so much illogical energy running around right now, completely unchecked. Let's continue with what she's saying now.
There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Girls deserve to be worshipped.
And that's the thing, they all believe it. They genuinely all believe it. It's the difference between us as men and women, because let's be real. We know, as men, our lives are forfeit. If anything jumped off, we'd be the ones, and it wouldn't be us. In a lot of cases, it would be our nature kicking in, like, yo, I gotta do something to resolve this problem, this issue, whatever it is, like that. Whereas the feminine mind is more like, bow before me, Zod, like. That's really, like, just pure unadulterated female nature, and it's something that's actually, as a man, hard to be upset with. Why? Because, hey, I mean, we all looking at that shirt, right?
All right. Not saying specifically me. Okay?
Yes, you are. Come on. Oh my goodness, yes you are. And to tie it back to the beginning of the video with the whole Bernie thing, it's just like, when you don't get your way, I would love to see how she reacts when she doesn't get her way. That would probably be the best video ever, because she will completely lose her mind. See, I'm making sure that this entire video flows together.
But girls should be worshipped. All right?
Because vagina. And I gotta say, as someone who's been inside quite a few, it's awesome, really is. But at this point and at this time, there needs to be checks and balances, like, because I know there's gonna be, oh, you simping, oh, there's bimbos and stuff like that. But guys, the deal is that ultimately there does need to be checks and balances. When I sit here and say, yeah, and be like, hey, I can dig it, it's because, yeah, I do not ignore my nature as a man. Okay? And that's super important. It's super important to recognize, like, wait, yeah, okay, she bad, like, definitely. I would definitely take it down without question. Strokes, no pull out. I mean, we having a good day. I think she was Mexican. That's the flag that she has in her profile. But she caught fire, so yeah, why not?
It doesn't mean you're a simp.
And that's the lie. That's the lie. I mean, the prettiest faces have the prettiest lies, don't they? But it totally means you're a simp. All right, to just take that as a broad base, as oh my goodness, like just because women, like a lot of dudes do, like a lot of kids have, the way I've shown on multiple videos on this channel. Like, yeah, that totally makes you a simp. I believe that we should recognize the difference between being a simp, because if if she was like getting attacked or something like that in the middle of the street, if any woman were being attacked like that in the middle of the street, guess what I'd do? I would try to, hey, stop, cut it out. Like, particularly by a dude. Now, if it's two chicks going at it, sorry, mama, but like a dude on a chick, it's our nature. It really is, and it's been used against us so hard and so often, and to a point where you got females like this, plenty of them, that are just like, well, because I exist, I deserve this, that, in the world, and to an extent, we do agree, right? Because at our biological basis, men, women, different things, we need each other to make more people. Like, that's how that works. So there is some give and take, and that role is one to be appreciated, but just throwing it out there for any old broad, like, I mean, I ain't going to bat for you, like I said, just in a physical thing. But if like you arguing, I ain't gonna sit there and go to bat for you just because vagina, because I don't know you. Like, I don't know the type of person you are. I don't know the type of individual you are. Even right here, like, you can't really tell, because this may in and of itself just be a character. She does have a boyfriend, guys.
All right, simping isn't bad. Simping is king shit, okay?
Really? This is the chick that's going to tell you she's never even lived in a monarchy in Mexico, right? Like, Mexico's a quote unquote democracy as well. So yeah, you really know about king stuff. She's really about that bread, and like, yo, like it like, for real, it's not just for me. Yes, just for you. Yes, just for you. You don't want them tossing them dollars nowhere else, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but these types of broads, particularly if you got some of these ballers that these guys with like serious cash sit there and drop them hella bread, but then they see them dropping bread with another broad, they'll feel some kind of way, because it's no different than a strip club. Trust me, I've seen this several times.
A king if you're not afraid to simp. But when someone is talking about,
so she's like, you are a king if you are not afraid to simp. My goodness, nah, bruh. Yeah, you got I would prefer you be honest with yourself and be like, look, I got this bread. I want to throw it at. I want to throw it towards something, because once again, it's our nature kicking in. Like, yo, I don't know if I give her a couple dollars, that'll make her a little bit better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to secure her a little bit, a very little bit, almost a minuscule amount, a little bit. But either way, because, that like, ladies like to spend. Like, to quote Dave Chappelle in The Nutty Professor, women be spending, women be shopping. Either ways, guys, that's about it for this one, okay? So, Bernie is done, okay? It's going to be Joe Biden versus Trump. Trump's going to win re-election. These hot chicks for Bernie and all this other stuff, hey, it is what it is. They're attractive. Don't be... Guys, come on, seriously. You're not just here for my voice, all right? And it's okay. I recognize that. I'm a guy. It is what it is. We get to take in some eye candy and shit. So, with that being said, all the internet stuff, if you like to toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell, ding, for notifications, and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Why, until the media and the like start to wither through the garbage that they have, we're kind of stuck with this type of mindset, this type of mentality being the driving force behind a lot of the decisions and choices that have been made in entertainment. Like, if you look at Doctor Who, if you look at Star Wars, if you look at like any of those old IPs that have been run into the damn ground, James Bond's on its way, that's been run into the ground with this feminist messaging and the like, because they just recognize the power in their propaganda, and they're just going for it full force, the same way the government establishment has since 9/11. They realized what they could get away with and just went for it full force. I mean, if I am the only person making these parallels, it is what it is. But if you disagree, please, by all means, I have a comment section. All right, guys? And until the next one.